Here he is.
Hey.
You seem a little calmer.
Hmm.
Yes, I think I am. Sorry about before.
Well now.
You aren't wrong, Roland. The lad soon came to his senses. Right? Listen, all of you. I must go and visit my father's tomb. I need his diary. I need to get to know him better. Sounds good to me. Let's get going, shall we? Lead on, Evan. Okay. So, still, whoop, whoop. We can still walk around here with impunity, it looks like. I was going to just do a fast travel. I might just do a fast travel anyway. Let's just make sure, is there nobody, let's just make sure there's nobody in here that's got like exclamation points or anything. Alright, that's fine. So we have that cradle of creation thing there. So I can actually go there. Fast travel right there. And then pop right back down to where that, right over there to where that thing is. There we go. Take all that, thank you. One straggler there. Alright, 3 guilders. And then up into the crypt. Crypt of the Cat Kings. Back into the Crypt of the Cat Kings. This time, hopefully we can actually open the door. Because we have a reason to open the door now. This is that Crypt of the Cat Kings, ain't it? I heard of this place. Yes, and only one who possesses the Mark of Kings can enter. Alright, in we go. Very small. Will they lower the cat? Oh no, okay. I was going to say, will they lower the Cat Kings down below? No, they have them all around the center. Nice here. A lot of them. But can't read them. They're all in cat scratch. Okay. My father's possessions are all in here. His diary should be among them. I imagine the diaries of all the Cat Kings would be among them, right? You obtain King Leonard's diary. Here it is, my father's diary. Well, what does it say, Mon? Let's see. Hopefully they're going to do voice acting for this. That'd be easier.
Do you remember the day I made you my Chancellor, Mausinger? The other ministers
were up in arms, but they dare not say so to my face. But I trusted in you. I could see the resolve in your eyes, the determination. You yearned to bury the differences between our kinds, just as I did. I trust in you still. I know that you will continue what we have started, and that you will succeed.
He trusted Mausinger. He had complete faith in him. So, Evan, what are you going to do now? I have to make Mausinger see the truth. I have to tell him what my father really thought of him. Sounds like a plan. Yes, assuming we can get him to talk. Let's head back to Evermore. I have a feeling we'll need to wait for our chance to present itself.
Oi!
King Evans, sire. A letter from Ding Dong Dell.
Huh?
From old Mausinger himself, is it? I knew it was just a matter of time.
Golly.
You planned this, didn't you, Roland?
Huh?
Plan what now? Cushy, and your cursed scheming.
Oh, come on.
Oh, shush you. What does it say? To be delivered by hand. To His Radiant Majesty, King Evan Pettywisker Tildrum of Evermore. Tales of your great achievements continue to impress us. We would be honored if you would visit us to discuss your growing union. Our border guards have been instructed to grant you free passage. Simply present the Mark of Kings as proof of your identity. Your eternal friend and servant, King Mausinger of Ding Dong Dell. He wants to make a trade for the Mark of Kings. Guess you knew it would make a pretty good bargaining chip all along, huh, Roland? It is a trap, of course. I don't think he's trying to disguise the fact. He knows we can't refuse.
Oi!
For all his weasel words, 'tis not more than a challenge, and a brazen one at that. It does mean that we can finally meet with him face to face. So it's off to Ding Dong Dell for a bit of the old international negotiations, is it? Tidy. I'll pack my negotiating shoes. Alright. Nemesis.
Oi!
Oi, what do you want, eh? Wait, you're King Evan. Ahem.
Oh, my!
Please, you must forgive my atrocious manners, your majesty. King Mausinger has asked us to extend you the most cordial welcomes. He wishes you to be informed that he awaits you eagerly in the throne room. I know the way.
Oh!
Oh, of course. I'll just, I'll stay right here and carry on, or guarding. Guarding. Been such a long time.
Oi!
Snap out of it, Evan, lad. You've got some Mausinger wrangling to be getting on with. Let's hurry up and get him to sign this your declaration, shall we?
Golly.
I thought I'd see a day when I come to Ding Dong Dell as ruler of another kingdom. I'm getting quite familiar with the layout here. There's not too many pathways. I'm gonna be strong now, Evan. You need to show these people something. I wish they would give you more time to read those. I guess not. I'll assume they weren't important. Alright, let's go and save right here. Just in case I somehow mess this up. Which, knowing me, that's a very distinct possibility.
Greetings.
Your Majesty, it has been too long. Ah, and I see that Roland is with you. I must thank you again for exposing our susceptibility to infiltration so thoroughly, Mr. Crane. Did you bring the Mark of Kings as requested? Don't panic. It's right here.
Excuse me?
King Mausinger, I have come to speak with you as leader of one nation to another.
Ha!
Ah, yes, I must commend you on your new realm and on your persistence. Having failed so abjectly to rule at the first attempt, you would be forgiven for not trying again. I promised Aranella. I said I would build a kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. You mean to do this by convincing others to sign your pathetic little pact, I understand. A fine plan for a naive child. It's not. The Declaration of Independence is... Your Majesty, I must insist that you humor the boy's nonsense for not a moment longer. Abandon this pretense. You do not mean to forge an alliance of equals. You mean to bend our kind to your will, just as your father did before you.
Oh no.
Your motives are painfully transparent, but His Majesty will not countenance such foolishness. Those days are long gone. This guy right here has been manipulating the whole thing from the start. There will be no pact. Mousekind will submit to the will of the Grimalkin no more.
King Mausinger, please, we have to stop this before it's too late. I see now why you overthrew me. So much has happened between our two kinds. But we can't let it go on. We have to bring the hatred between our peoples to an end.
And what would you know of hatred, boy? Of the taste of shame, of the humiliation of servitude. The line of the Tildrams ends here, today, at my hand. Oh, how long I have waited for this.
Really? All right. Well, we'll
Ding Dong Dell will never be yours. Never.
we'll knock you down again.
Come, Tildrum. It is time to meet your fate. Eat this.
Oh, he decided to show up right in front of me.
Maybe it sounds useful.
Shoot him right in the face here. This guy's a pushover. This guy, this teleporting fool here. Oof. Oof. He'd be done already if he wasn't teleporting all over the place. Yeah, I'm hurting a little bit here. Oh, there we go.
Humiliated by 2 generations of the same accursed line. Damn you, Tildrum, and all your kind.
We don't have to do this, Mausinger. I didn't come here to fight you. I don't want to fight you.
Come, Your Majesty. You cannot simply bow to defeat.
I knew this guy was the one.
Destroy these worms. Our people will never be safe. They will never be free.
He's the worm tongue here. He's the one that's making this whole thing happen.
Free? Yes. We must be free.
But not like this. Don't listen to him.
Every last Grimalkin must die! Come, Oakenheart! Come to me! My Kingspawn! Who are you?
Cobra Commander showed up. Or I'm sorry,
I had thought this tedium would never end.
At last it is done, Master.
Vermine.
I hope you can forgive me, Your Majesty. Even I must confess to feeling some small pang of guilt at having encouraged you to slay your dearest friend and patron. But you should not have so readily taken my word over King Leonard's. Those who claim that blood runs thicker than water grossly overstate the case, my beloved fellow mouse.
No!
In truth, your precious king was too nauseatingly good-natured to betray you. To contemplate anything so base as manipulating you into keeping our kind in check. And more fool him, as you are so very easy to manipulate.
Vermine. How could you?
How could I betray my master? How could you be so foolish as to ask such a question? And now, Lord Doloran, I have fulfilled my part of the bargain. My price was the kingdom, if you recall. I hereby claim it.
Yes, of course. You must be rewarded for your faithful service.
And here lies Worm Tongue.
What? Oh. Ha.
Dalaran, what have you done to him?
He's not quite dead, anyway.
I have repaid the debt of a traitor, and not a moment too soon. This accursed kingdom. Not only was its ruler too pure-hearted to succumb to my corruption, even his closest aide proved immune to my advances. In the end, I was forced to settle for this contemptible worm. I have wasted so much precious time. But at last, my plan is complete. What a pity you will not be present to witness its glorious fruition!
Oh, he's a little bit pissed.
Has it really come to this?
Wait! You needn't do this alone. We'll fight him together.
Oh boy. What level is this guy now? Oh, 59? Really? Level 59?
Flowers are pumping out, it ain't good. Avoid the polleny stuff and bash them blooms.
Okay. Or just keep bashing on this guy, right?
What are these chasey numbers about? Well, best not find out, eh? Run away!
Okay.
All together now!
I don't even need the Higmakers. I can just keep bashing on them here, this way. Oh, became poisoned. That's not good.
Need a little help here.
Oof. Oof.
You cannot give up yet!
To me, I can protect you quickly, okay. Where is he at? Trying to get over there. Go. Oof, oof. He knew he was going to go down at some point here.
You cannot give up yet!
Okay, he's trying to hit us again. Is that over here? Alright. Now let's get these big makers working for us at some point. Let's get them working for us. Go for it. This music. Are we fighting a battle, or are we in church? Here. That leg sweep. Oh, come on. Come on now. There it is. Wasn't too bad, besides having Roland go down.
No.
Ding Dong Dell is doomed. I have doomed it. For my king's bond to have been plucked from me so easily. I was not fit to rule. I was not strong enough. Take my life, Tildrum. It is your right. You must avenge your father. No, Mausinger. There will be no more needless death. And this kingdom is not doomed. It will rise again. It will do so because its people will work together to rebuild it, cat and mouse, hand in hand. My father trusted you. You cannot fail him now.
It says... He believed in me. And I... What have I done?
Mausinger, my dearest friend.
Your Majesty,
Be still, Mausinger. I forgive you. Our two kinds have borne each other ill will since time immemorial. The rift between us could not be healed so easily. It was a distance that could only ever be closed one step at a time. But close it shall. One day, we will stand together, hand in hand at last, all thoughts of oppression consigned to history. And you, Mausinger, you will bring this about.
But Your Majesty, why would you... Why would you trust in one who had failed you so utterly? At whose hand you...
I always trusted you, old friend, and I always will. You see far, further than I ever could. You are a maker of plans, a doer of deeds, a true ruler. Yet there remains in you a lingering shadow of doubt. Doubt in others, born of doubt in yourself. A king must learn to trust his own judgment.
A king? You mean that... You still think me worthy?
Who better to rule over the realm I love than one who loves it just as fiercely?
If it please you, Your Majesty.
It does. And now, I must be on my way. When next we meet, I would have you tell me the tale of a kingdom made great by its wise and benevolent ruler.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Farewell, Mausinger. I leave Ding Dong Dell in your hands. Do not fail me. Become a true king. Watch over the land we both love so well.
I will not fail you, old friend.
King Mausinger, I humbly propose that a pact be made between our realms. Will you sign the Declaration of Interdependence?
It is what your father would have wanted. For our two kingdoms to stand as one. And so it shall be.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Let us work together to make a better, more peaceful world.
You have come far, son of Leonard. I will gladly stand beside you. And I will make Ding Dong Dell a kingdom where all races can stand beside one another. The enmity of generations will divide us no longer. I salute you, Evan, Lord of Evermore.
And everybody leveled up. Alright. Let's do this. As for the Mark of Kings, I will entrust it to your keeping until such time as the matter of the Horned One has been resolved. You may have need of it yet.
Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that I will be able to return it to you very soon. Very good. Now I'm ready when you are. Let us swear our pacts.
Let our nations be joined for the sake of the world.
Let the banners of war ne'er again be unfurled.
United we stand as one single land.
And sure enough, Ding Dong Dell began to change from that day forth. No longer did catkind cower beneath the ground in fear of tyranny. Instead, the Grimalkins stepped out into the sun and saw their brother mice as if for the first time. And the hatred that had divided them for so long melted away like so much snow. Well, perhaps not entirely, but these things take time.
The declaration's finished, Evan. You did it.
And we made peace with Mausinger too, which is something. But his king's bond was stolen, and Doloran really does mean to resurrect the Horned One.
So what if he does? You'll be ready to face him. You'll overcome this trial, just like all the others. After all, if you can as good as unite the whole world, you can do anything.
You're right.
But it's not over yet. And this last part isn't going to be easy.
The time has come. All 4 king's bonds belong to me. At last, I shall have my heart's desire.